Hello everyone, this is Shananah with Geaux. I am so upset. I am so upset. I could cry today. Look, I got my yard mowed and I'm happy about that. However, there's been some casualties. Since this is the first mow of the season that my landscapers come, it's like I have to almost reestablish boundaries again. You know, like here, I don't want anybody going back here and mowing because I got brushes and bushes of stuff that I like. And then right here was my, did they finish it off? This is my Turp's cap. Thank goodness some of it survived. Thank goodness my what are these? It's a ginger plant, an ornamental ginger. That's not up yet, so I'm gonna have to put a fence around things that I want to protect, because everybody don't know what is important to you. A plant, you know, if it's not grass, to some people they probably think it's a weed, and to me it's not, you know, in certain areas of my garden. Okay, I was worried about this area. I know I had, dog, they cut it down anyway. I had a I don't want this bed messed with. Some of my blueberries have been cut down. My what do you call them? I don't know how you would think that. Anyway, so let me just move on. I had a thornless blackberry right there with the cage. Okay. When they first came out here, I was doing some orders, some Etsy orders. And I wanted to finish doing that before I came out. And usually I come out and play, what do you call it? Defense for my plants, you know, to try to protect them. So what my idea right here was to have all these pots as a border, but look, St. John's wort's decimated. Some of it survived. My yarrow wasn't messed with. Thank goodness my main mullein wasn't destroyed either. But I had other things in here. I had onions. I had what is it? Onions, horseradish that was trying to come up. So okay, and let's move on. But the yard looks good, y'all. You know, thankful for that, but I gotta do better in putting borders around things. And I tell you what, once I put the borders, and if stuff still get that way, some talk's gonna have to happen. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not doing this for nothing. There's some mullein plants been I don't know if it's coming back. I had one right here. This one hadn't been, my some of my other stuff hadn't been handled, but they went in with the mower here. Oh, I got some stuff coming up. That's my Mexican sunflowers, y'all. Anyway, let me tell you what the ultimate thing that rocked my world happened. It's been like really windy, and like I said, I didn't get out here early as I wanted, so while I was doing that, I was trying to move things out of the way, you know, that wasn't moved out of the way for them, to make it easier for them. And I had my tomatoes and peppers up here on this table. Well, look at this. I want you to see. This is what made me want to cry. Now, okay, I was able to save labels for, I think, this section of tomatoes. They were all, the tray was blown over here. They were on this table. It was blown over there and flipped over all my peppers. I don't know what pepper is what. Some of the peppers didn't make it. Look at this, y'all. I want to cry. Just want to cry, because I don't want to plant all these daggone peppers. I want to know what I'm planting, but this year, I guess it's proven to be, somebody has a last laugh. I don't know who. It ain't me right now. But, yeah. I should have, the truth is, I should have been dividing these peppers and tomatoes. And then they got a little dry. That's why the wind picked them up. And just like, usually the first thing I do when I get out is I check on my seedlings because they're so well, they're not as fragile as they were, but they're more fragile. They have smaller cells, so they need water more often than my beds. And I didn't get to check this because I got distracted and something different was happening in the yard, and that's what took my attention. But at least I still have some peppers and tomatoes to plant. But it's just disappointing, all the work that you put into things, and then it can be destroyed in seconds. You hear me? Seconds. I had a bucket. It was in good shape. Anyway. Okay, I got it out of my system. Now I gotta move on, because these plants are not gonna plant themselves. So I have plenty to do. I just wanted to wallow a little bit and whine a little bit about things. I can't do anything about the past. All I could do with it right now, going forward, is try to find better ways to do things and better ways to communicate to someone else that, you know, I'm not here to teach my landscapers unless they want to learn about herbs, but every single plant I got in my yard, you know, they just want to mow, you know. So I mean, it's windy. I can see how that wind blew that. It's just, you can't fight Mother Nature. You can't fight Mother Nature, but you could be smarter and do things. It's a learning experience. It's a learning experience. One good thing that happened today, I was able to weed things. Weed around my onions and, well, see, I missed a spot. But I've been pulling some weeds. They were growing heavily up in, over here, over there, here. And forgot I had planted, I think that's a lacinato kale there. They ain't getting much sun right now, but yeah, I gotta go start putting things out. I have to focus on the positives. The positives, my yard is mowed. I can breathe a little bit. I don't have to worry about that. There's some things I need to do to make things better for me and my plants and my landscapers, and I'm gonna get to doing that too. So until next time, remember to go grow something. Love you. Bye-bye.